hardest thing about not having our own home is like how I dream to be successful.
Imagine this, a nation known for its dreams and opportunities, yet on any given night, over 500,000 people have no place to call home. Why are so many Americans sleeping on sidewalks, in shelters, or under bridges? Today we're uncovering the harsh truth about the top 7 states with the most homeless people. Here's a question for you. If you had the power to change just one thing about homelessness in America, what would it be? Drop your thoughts in the comments and stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand the scale of this crisis and maybe even see how each of us can make a difference. Let's get started. Number 7, Massachusetts. With over 15,000 homeless residents, Massachusetts has one of the highest rates of family homelessness in the nation. Boston, its largest city, is a hub for shelter services, but they remain insufficient to meet the demand. Families often find themselves living in motels or cramped quarters, struggling to provide stability for their children. Amid the cobblestone streets and historic landmarks, it's heartbreaking to see a mother trying to shield her child from the cold, reminding us that even in places of immense history, the future for some remains uncertain. Number 6, Oregon. Oregon, with over 17,000 homeless individuals, struggles with similar issues of housing affordability and mental health services. Portland, in particular, has seen a rise in homelessness as housing prices soar and wages fail to keep up. Many people live in tents along the city's streets, creating a poignant juxtaposition of human vulnerability against the backdrop of the vibrant arts and culture Portland is known for. For some, survival means seeking comfort in shared community spaces, where hope is found in small acts of kindness. 5. Washington. Washington state reports over 25,000 homeless individuals, primarily in Seattle, where the housing affordability crisis has reached critical levels. Tech industry growth has caused a surge in housing costs, pricing out many longtime residents. The state's rainy climate adds to the difficulty of living unsheltered. Walking through Seattle, you might spot someone drenched from the rain, clutching a soaked blanket but still managing to smile at a passerby who stops to share a few kind words or a cup of coffee. Number 4, Texas. Texas has a homeless population of nearly 27,000, scattered across major cities like Austin, Houston, and Dallas. The state's rapid growth and urbanization have driven up housing prices, leaving low-income residents behind. Many find themselves without shelter due to job loss, illness, or family breakdown. In Austin, where the homelessness crisis is most visible, you'll often see people under bridges or in makeshift camps by the freeway, striving to maintain dignity while living in public spaces. Their resilience is evident in small acts, a shared meal among strangers, or a handwritten sign asking for work instead of handouts. Number 3, Florida. Florida is home to over 26,000 homeless individuals, with its sunny weather often attracting those without shelter. The state also struggles with a lack of affordable housing options. And many residents face economic challenges due to the state's reliance on low-paying service industry jobs. Veterans make up a significant portion of the homeless population, reflecting the gap in support systems for those who have served the country. In Miami, it's not uncommon to see someone on the beach at sunrise alone, with their worldly belongings in a single bag, gazing out at the waves and wondering what the next day will bring. 2. New York. In New York, the homeless population exceeds 91,000, largely concentrated in New York City. Despite its image as a city of opportunity, the high cost of living creates a stark disparity between wealth and poverty. Average rents in the city surpass $4,000 a month, making affordable housing nearly impossible for low-income families and individuals. New York also faces challenges with a significant number of homeless individuals suffering from mental health disorders. Shelters are overcrowded, and while they provide temporary relief, they often lack the resources to address root causes. Walking past the bustling crowds and glittering billboards of Times Square, you may find someone huddled in a corner, holding a sign asking for help. Their presence reminds us that beneath the city's vibrancy lies a hidden epidemic of desperation and survival. And finally, number 1, California. California tops the list of states with the most significant homeless population, with over 171,000 individuals living without stable shelter. This accounts for nearly 30% of the entire national homeless population. The crisis in California is fueled by skyrocketing housing costs, where the average home price exceeds $800,000, and rent in cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles becomes unaffordable for low-income residents. Coupled with mental health challenges and addiction, the state's limited resources for these issues leave thousands without support. California's warm climate makes outdoor living more viable, but it also exposes individuals to harsh elements year-round. The tent cities of Skid Row in Los Angeles are a haunting testament to this crisis. Here, families and children try to make the best of unimaginable conditions, a mother sacrificing meals to feed her kids, a veteran struggling to manage PTSD alone. Every corner tells a story of resilience and heartbreak. This isn't just about statistics, it's about people, mothers, fathers, veterans, and children all navigating unimaginable hardships. Each state has its own story, but the root causes often overlap: unaffordable housing, economic inequality, mental health issues, and addiction. The question is, what can we do? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And if this topic moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind the places we call home.